Taurus. This is going to be your May through June reading. If you would like to go back into the March reading, I believe I had some of the first set of timelines about what was happening, because everything is fairly new in the US. It may not have even been here yet. I mean, even that phrase, we're in this together, I hadn't heard that at that point. Also, at the beginning of, I believe, every reading for June or July in 2019, I also talked about a really dark period. So if you're interested, just for something to do and to check for accuracy, that is there. So I did not do a reading in April. I just didn't feel like a good time. And I've mentioned in the other readings that I just want to keep these readings light. I mean, in some of them I've seen things that are kind of, well, so-so, but I really don't want to focus on that. Taurus, for you, and I think I mentioned this for Cancer, you really miss your family, you really miss your friends. These people are your support systems, and you're just weeping in corners. I mentioned in one of the other readings, it's like the old antidepressant commercials where you're just crying by the window. I think some of you are so bored you're trying to talk to coworkers, but to you there's like something sad about that. The nice thing about that is some of these people you're talking to, you have things in common if you're around the same age group, and some of these people maybe in a work setting really annoyed the hell out of you. You were like, I can't with you. But in like a more casual setting, having to deal with them, over conference calls or things like that, you're finding that you have a lot of things in common with these people. You're the same age, you remember the same movies, you remember the same toys. Oh my God, that's funny. Some of you, though, may be struggling with the over-the-computer form of conversation. Some of you really need to be in front of people to feel their energy, to really see their facial expressions clearly. A lot of communication happens in, seconds, milliseconds. It's just a slight change, and you really like that better. You also may feel like some of your power to communicate is gone because of that. But on the other hand of that, I think people are liking the way you communicate still. They're finding it very effective. So maybe, Taurus, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. But this sort of concept about charity has come up quite a bit. I would expect it to with Taurus. They're an earth sign. Some of you, though, are doing a little bit of hoarding. Don't be that person. Don't pick up 80 rolls of toilet paper. Don't pick up all of the meat. I mean, Taurus is sort of like that. They like the creature comforts. They don't like to go without. They like to be comfortable all the time. But just be careful of that. Or, you know what, Taurus, at least make it fun. Like, just build a toilet paper tower and throw things into it. Entertain yourself, entertain the kid. I think for Taurus, they're... I wanted to keep this light for you guys, but I do have to address something here. You guys have been extremely serious, some of you. And instead of taking this time to sort of relax or find something new to do, and I understand that this is not a jokey sort of time. But some of you are dredging up things that are so painful, you're fixated on really painful moments, and you almost feel guilty about it. You're thinking, well, this is a global crisis. Do I have the right to feel bad? I really shouldn't talk about what I'm struggling with. For some of you, these are mental health issues, and you are struggling with the thought of, the feelings are valid, but you're almost telling yourself, I shouldn't be feeling this way. Other people have it worse than I do. Other people have it worse. This is not the time for me to be feeling bad over, X, Y, and Z. So, even though I wanted to keep the readings light, I think this is something that needs to be addressed. It's okay, guys. It's not like whatever you were dealing with before this happened just went away. One doesn't cancel out the other. It really doesn't. I think if you give yourself permission to, two things can exist at the same time in the same space. I think if you realize that, you may free yourself of some of that feeling of burden right now. You come back to this energy, this nice Empress energy. I mean, if she has a pillow, here, let me, she's a pillow. She's laid back, she's chilling out. She's in her little garden. She's got her little, she's even got a pillow behind that, It's comfort. But this can be a mental space for you. So it's beauty and it's comfort and it's getting back to nature. So Taurus, I think for you, there is a light spot, because it's just let yourself off the hook. It's okay. Just know that you can be in whatever headspace you need to be, even though there are other things going on. There's things going on under your roof, inside your four walls, and then there are things going on outside of your four walls. And you don't have to shoo away whatever pain you feel because other things are happening. It just doesn't work like that. Human beings aren't like that. All right, Taurus, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.